got a quick little 03 update here for you guys before the VOD starts. You see, my CPU has always been kind of slow and out of date, especially compared to the other parts of my computer, because when I first created this computer, I wasn't super serious about content creation yet, and it was the very first computer I built, so it was more of a test run, and that's really been coming back to bite me in the ass lately. It's always been very slow to edit videos just because of performance reasons, despite, you know, increasing my graphics card and RAM and stuff like that. But I couldn't upgrade my CPU because my motherboard was also so old that it wasn't compatible with any CPUs that were more powerful. So I kept putting it off and putting it off. But recently, editing has gotten to a point where it is essentially impossible. Anytime I move any object on the timeline or scrub a video or anything, my entire computer will seize for multiple seconds as CPU usage jumps to 100%. And like I said, it's just reached unusably slow speeds. That 30xdx video that I made that's like 15 minutes long and has basically no complex editing whatsoever took me like 8 hours to edit. That's how ridiculous it's gotten. So I have all of the assets gathered for 03. The video is entirely written out. I've got all my background footage. Everything is ready for 03, but I need to wait until the brand new CPU and motherboard set that I ordered arrives. And considering the fact I ordered it almost 4 days ago and it hasn't even fucking shipped yet, it's probably still gonna be a little bit. But I will keep you guys posted in the community section when the parts finally do arrive and I have them installed and we see how everything works. So yeah, I just wanted to keep you updated. Thanks for waiting, everybody. Here's the 02 Encore VOD I did last December after I uploaded the 02 video. Enjoy. There's like one cutscene you get to skip on a New Game Plus. I don't know how they missed the rest of them. Hi, John. I've been watching your channel for a while. I'm excited to catch the stream. Well, I'm excited to have you here, new chat member. So, let's turn this off. I just had this on to show off Ultimate Form, because I'm going to be honest with you guys right now. I did not get Ultimate Form legitimately. Fuck that shit. I got all the other forms legit. You actually have to get all the other forms legit. Oh, Forte. Thank you for the gift sub. But you actually have to get the other forms in the EX skills because I figured the casual mode would give them to you, but it actually doesn't. You still have to get the skills and the other forms the proper way. How do you get it legitimately? You have to use every single Cyber Elf. I think this is, hold on, make sure it's the right file. Okay, yeah, this is the one that I've been recording on. Set for New Game Plus round 3. Just to make things smoother.
Surprise. I appear in the form of a reverse homeless man.
Ah.
I don't know what that is, but I'm here. Anyway.
A reverse homeless man, the man with a home. So this right here is, as far as I can tell, the only part of the game you actually can skip on a subsequent playthrough. All the other cutscenes you still have to sit through, you can't skip them. Which was annoying while I was recording, and also seems like a gigantic fucking oversight for a game that, again, you're supposed to replay multiple times, and is only like 2 hours long.
Zero trying to cosplay as the best in that Navi. What a ripoff.
They got a lot of use out of that brown cloak sprite on the GBA, what can I say? So there's like 15 minutes of unskippable cutscenes where you just have to mash B through all the dialogue. Oh my god, he's so cool, you guys. I want him to have my corn babies. We gotta do the thing. I have a compulsion to do the thing. They just keep on coming. Zero gets sick of your shit. So even though I've played this game like 3 times in the past week, I'm sure I will still perform absolutely fucking embarrassingly. Oh yeah, I should show. I'm gonna show it off in the video, but I can show off the pause screen real quick. The pause screen right now is the same pause screen from 0-1, but it's kind of fucked up a little bit. Like, you see Zero's... His eyes are very hollow, and his armor's all messed up. Maybe if I hydrate, he'll feel better. No, it didn't do it. Surprising. But, yeah, it's a very cool little detail that he still has the 0-1 pause screen, and it's fucked up. Because he's been dicking around the desert for a year. He's not having a good time. You hate this annoying mini-boss they reuse constantly? What, you don't like this guy's the dark side of Mega Man 02. You have to fight this mini-boss and different colors of it, like, at least 10 times throughout the game. If you want to get everything. They'll usually toss it in, like, secret areas, like hiding a cyber elf or something. 15 times. Oh, cool. Thanks for counting for me. So, on my last playthrough, you can see my health is a little higher than normal. I move a little faster, and I have the slow fall on the wall elf. I did use a couple cyber elves before I fought the final boss on my second playthrough. Just a couple of them. Because I only did it after I got all the EX skills, because if you decide to use any cyber elves before you get all the EX skills, you're fucked. Again, I will go more in-depth on this in the video next week, because oh boy, I have some things to say about the way this game handles completion. Yeah, you're either, with the L's, you're either screwed or you have to play flawlessly and get what would otherwise be a 100 score. Which means not getting hit and beating the level really fast. So that's not happening. Yeah, see, look at that right there. I almost missed it. I almost missed the 85 bare minimum for A. I mean, I just missed it is what I meant to say. I mean, I almost had it. Because I got hit one time. 8 damage, I lost fucking 1 damage point. Oops, sorry. If I remember right, the game incentivizes high ranks. It does. A little too much, honestly. I ate too many elves. And that's the thing, I used like 4 or 5 cyber elves. Like, that's it. Out of like...
John making up for lost time. I don't get it. This isn't Try Hard Tuesday, so why?
Because Mega Man. I brought Aztec Falcon with me. Also, he's a dog now. Yeah, it's also your performance. This feels like a glitch. It's not your performance in that stage that matters.
Does Zero ever remember his dead wife from the X series, or is he just amnesiac for all of Zero and ZX? I don't know if it was ever said he got his memories back. He doesn't remember Omega, at least.
By the end of 03, I think he remembers everything.
Oh no, it's Model 8. Or something. I only know them from ZX and Advent.
I don't know anything about Advent, and I barely know anything about ZX. But the problem, what I was saying was, your rank is only counted by the rank you already had when you entered the stage. So if you want a specific EX skill, you need to go into that level already at Hunter rank A from a previous stage. It's very strange. Yeah, it's... Again, I'm not going to get into it here, but this game does a very, very bad job of incentivizing the player for, like, actually playing it and wanting to do everything. It actively punishes you for wanting to unlock everything. It wants you to just speed run it with no upgrades.
Is this some type of foreshadowing that the commander is a twist villain or something?
I don't know if it's a twist, honestly. John, how do you feel about the scene where Zero beats up Harpooya in a boss fight and Harpooya just goes on a 2-minute long rant about how he gets off super hard whenever Zero beats his ass? That's all of them. God, all the Guardians are like that, and I don't really understand why. Like, they say why, but they're supposed to be like they're supposed to be like clones of X. And X didn't come every time he had to fight Zero, so I don't really get it. They programmed all of the Guardians with belligerent sexual tension as a joke.
Model H's true name was Harpooya. At least, that's what they want you to believe. It more likely stands for Ornate.
Text-to-speech choked on that one. No, but can you imagine if you were recording this game multiple times, how this would get annoying? Having to sit through all these text boxes again? Huh, my plan of aimlessly wandering the desert murdering things somehow didn't save the world.
The moment I saw the commander, I thought this guy is going to stab me in the back at some point in the game.
Let's see. Probably because outside of Zero, they drastically outclass everyone else, and fighting Zero makes them feel something. Yeah. That is the canon reason. It's just very strange. Like, there's a point later on where they should actively be doing something else, but instead they're just too horny for Zero, so they fight him instead. John, please God, can you turn the game off and get 50 Phantom Rushes? I did not. I'm just waiting until Frontiers gets its updates to do that. I'm not gonna grind activating Phantom Rush. I'm just gonna wait till it gets the updates and then I'll get them naturally. I ain't doing that shit. So no platinum for me yet.
Hey John, can we have a quick recap of the last game? Something about a fake Mega Man or some stuff.
Okay, so there. Oh, if you if you try to walk past him, he stops you. Like, I didn't know that actually. But so Zero went to sleep for a really long time, and then he got woken up by a little pink girl, and she was like, "Shit's fucked, yo." There's like a Hitler going around. X is he's a Hitler now. And he's gonna kill all of the robots. So Zero says no. And then he fights the X Hitler. And it turns out it wasn't the real X. It was a copy of X. And then he gets so upset that he pulls the Ethernet cable and explodes. If you're wondering why I'm just blowing through this, it's because you're about to have an hour of me talking about the fucking story and stuff, so there's really no reason in me going in on my feelings on all that stuff right now. That's why I'm sort of just ignoring the text currently. John, I know you're probably going to be really hard on this game, but thank you for playing it. Mega Man Zero 2 is my favorite game of all time. I love to watch people play it. Oh. Well, thank you. I am pretty rough on this game in the review, but I am fair. It does a lot of stuff right. It is absolutely a gigantic improvement from the first game. Did I read the data entries in the little computer here? Yeah. Zero, did you know I actually have a character and a motivation outside of worrying about you all the time? I know the first game didn't give that inclination, but it's true.
John is hard on all games that give him a skill issue. Except for Kingdom Hearts 2.
Kingdom Hearts 2, my beloved. Which will never be finished. So, CL's plan is actually, hey, I'll create a source of infinite energy and give it to the Nazis, and then they'll feel bad and stop. And that's genuinely her idea.
Iris, Lair, Ciel, Leviathan. Why are all of the girls, and some of the guys, so thirsty for Zero?
I mean, look at him.
One sweat.
Absolutely fabulous. Don't you wish you had locks like that? I got a feeling you don't like me very much. Oh, thank you for the follow. Oh, right, we need to get our weapons from Servo. Right.
So, was Ciel programmed to do have our big stupid? Next, you'll tell me that she calls it the oven because you out of the in hot of the out of food.
I'm good. I've played the game quite a few times. I know how the chain rod works. Thank you, Servo. So is his... I meant to ask, because I didn't look it up. Is his name a double French pun, or is it just his name is Servo? Haha, robots. Recoil Rod is the third game. It means head, apparently. Brain, okay.
So, which is the worst weapon in the Zero games? Is it the shield Morang?
No, it's the Z-Knuckle. no contest. We'll talk about it later.
Give the bad guys an infinite energy source. What could go wrong?
Yeah. So, you can see I did unlock, again, you have to do this legitimately in the ZX collection. Casual mode does not give these to you. So, I got all the EX skills, and I got all the forms. Even the stupid ones that are impossible to unlock without a guide. Because why would I pull objects 35 times in one stage?
Let's make the bad guys immortal for war crimes while we're at it.
Let's do, we'll do the flashy form, why not? For some reason, Zero's spin is locked to a form in this game, the spin slash, which he had naturally before.
It is completely acceptable to give Eggman the Master Emerald. Metal Sonic.
Let's go with this. When I was going for the A ranks, I basically just had to have defense form on all the time. Because you have to be moving way too fucking fast. You gotta blow through these levels. So, taking damage to save time is optimal strategy. Yeah, Zero was just too powerful when he had the pizza cutter slash in his default form. See, their leader is gone, which means, like, a group of, like, 20 people should be able to take out the whole city. Shouldn't be a problem. I'm sure this won't end badly. If you say you won't help, by the way, I did test it. He's just like, oh, well, we didn't need your stupid fucking help anyway. Just go do whatever, you asshole. Do this one first, why not? I'll just do it. I just want to do a different order than the orders I've done already. Because I did them forwards on my first run, and I did them backwards on the second run I recorded.
Zero and Elpatsu both hate each other because they both want to be the prettiest girl in the room.
You don't really get Elpizo. He's a dick waffle, but the game expects you to pity him as the game goes on. I think... Again, I'll analyze this more later, but... I think you could tell from the early onset that Elpizo is he's a bit of a little bit of a dick, but...
I expect a knee rank on your first try. Spare me any excuses. Screen crunch is just an excuse to get gooed.
Well, I guess we'll see. But, he seems genuine. He does seem to genuinely want to help the Reploids. Great start. I got obsessed with the spin. It's far too powerful. Well, there goes that A rank. Oh no, that health that's guarded by an enemy that would absolutely damage me.
Because you are not blue, nor a hedgehog, and most importantly, you lack a sense of humor.
It is kind of, if blue wasn't already used up on the X form, I do wish this form was blue. That'd be much better. How did it blow up the wall behind the spikes, but not the spikes? Fuck you. We don't need the secret paths. I'm not going to be using Cyber Elves. We don't need the energy crystals.
Are there audio drama included for the story? Like the last one?
Only one, and it's a 15-minute long slice of life story about Alouette.
Friendly reminder that in Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, the real creator of Zero was Dr. Wesley.
Elpizo is probably an unintentional mirror of Iris. I don't know if I get what you're saying. I don't know if it's completely unintentional. Because there is a line Elpizo says in the final boss that is pretty much one for one what Iris says to Zero before she dies. Where it's like, I wanted to live in a world where only Reploids could exist. It might be intentional. I mean, of course it could be an accident. There's no such thing as a world for just Reploids. That's just a fantasy. How many humans are even left now? 4? That we see? Very few. There's a decent number of them in Neo Arcadia.
Audio drama about help, but so learning about the Illuminati and Harpuia is like, see, now I have to break your kneecaps, kid. Also, the Mega Man X reference boss fight.
Yes. There is, The problem with the Elpizo audio is it doesn't make sense unless you've played 03. So I will mention it. Oh, here's the attack. That's cool shit. Come on, lava, fuck.
The lore between Sigma and Zero origins are wild.
I can't even charge my fucking saber or my buster yet. I was going too fast. I'm glad weapon levels do not stay forever. Weapon levels are a stupid, stupid, stupid fucking mechanic. I do not like them.
Marrow, Muda.
Sure. Okay. Don't I have the electric chip? Yeah, I don't think you get to keep the chips, right? Do you? No. Yeah, you don't keep the chips on subsequent playthroughs.
Got destroyed by the Diobot.
Here, you know what? Let's do this. We'll try using protoform and see what happens. This robot game needs more theater troops. One day we'll be back, Reaper. Thank you. Alright, so Protoform's gimmick here is that you are stronger, but you can no longer charge your attacks, and you take double damage? You take more damage. I don't know how much specifically. But since I can't charge my shot right now anyway... Fuck. Can I point out how absolutely not fair it is that,
Understand. How does Reaper's bit count tower over everybody else's? Yet Seraph and I have more sub numbers.
But, it is not fair when he uses the Mirage technique and the lava's coming up. That's bullshit.
Oh, okay, I found the wiki. He summoned Vile, Colonel, Agile, and Bit for his funny ghost attack.
You don't understand why I'm not using ultimate form. I don't have it, mate. I cheated to get it for the video. I hate you so much. I've never died to this guy. I've never had an issue with this boss, not one fucking time. But of course, because I'm streaming right now, I have to look like an absolute fucking moron. I actually mentioned in the video that I had to come back to this boss and purposefully die so I could see that clone attack that he does with all the old characters. Because normally you can just do this to him all day.
Scream is cursed real. We are actively draining John of power, and it's all our fault.
All of my strength. All of my apes gone. This is my first time playing 02. This is like my fourth time playing 02. It's just... I'm just doing very bad. I'm just doing very poorly. You know, normally I would just hit him with charge attacks of his weakness, but did not have it. I'd love to speak with LPs, though. If he could tell me the exact same line over and over again, because they might not be enough of a challenge for a legendary hero. But it would be very appreciated if you help us. This boss is even more of a joke. So if I die to this boss, I might just end the stream. That's gonna be too devastating to my ego. Yep, cooling systems. Got it. Ice. It took me a very, very long time to get used to how the ice works in this game. It's very, very strange.
The stream is still early. Just replace the stream with a bad game, Nigel Land.
But you have to have forward momentum before you start dashing. And you have to jump at like the very, very end of the dash animation, or you just kind of don't go anywhere and you'll just fall in a hole and die. Oh, also, you can't wall jump on ice. You can't even cling to it, so gotta be careful of that. Drop me some health, fish. Fucking crystals. That is one thing I will say I appreciate. Like, I still think the Cyber Elf system is bad, but you need way, way, way less crystals to feed all the Cyber Elves you need to feed. Like, genuinely, it costs about as much to do all of the Cyber Elves in this game as it costs to do one of them in the original Zero. It takes like 4,000. I guess none of these really help.
Seeing as the polar bear is a lady, do you think chat will be really thirsty when we get to her? Or a Leviathan for that matter?
I had no idea the polar bear was a lady. I didn't know it was a lass. Then again, I don't think I can tell you the gender of pretty much any of the Reploids. Any of the Mudos Reploids.
Your Leviathan. Real chags are Scotch woman appreciated.
But I'm not a huge fan of the boomerang shield, no. I know there's crazy shit you can do with it. I've seen. I know it's good. I just don't really use it that much. Oh shit, that was close. See, I didn't wait till the very last second to jump out of that dash, and I almost died. But this is something I didn't notice until my second playthrough because I did it out of order. If you do the smelting plant first, the Phoenix stage, all of the like Arcadian Reploids will be missing. That was close. From the stages. So like the shield guys, like the regular X-Clone guys, they won't be here in this initial batch of stages. So that's why some of these areas seem a little empty. I'm still not comfortable with this sliding shit, but we'll be fine. Pantheons, that's what they're called, thank you. Still Still have not killed enough things to have an actual charge shot. Oh well. I mean, how could I not tell it's a lady? Look at that feminine form. I actually have not tested if those spikes count as real spikes or not, or they just do damage. Believe it or not, I have not purposefully run into the spikes to see what happens. Oh lord, she coming! They just do damage? Okay. Boy, this game is painful when you don't have your weapons upgraded. Jesus Christ, these boss fights go on forever. Get that fancy cut animation.
Hey John, I've Killacorn virus on Battle Network 6. Hope you didn't know them.
No. I'll be okay.
Why was the other boss so difficult, and this is Yellow Snow easy?
Because the Zero games are actually really bad at balancing their difficulty. Don't tell anyone. Also, thank you for the follow. The Zero games rapidly fluctuate between the hardest game you've ever played and dumb baby easy. But for seemingly no reason. Ah, a level C. That deserves a hydrate. Is there a good way to grind weapons like in the first game? There's only one stage that's good for grinding, and you don't even get it until the second batch of stages.
Here, John, have a hydrate to forget the ones we've lost.
I'm fine, okay? I don't care that he killed the corn viruses. I'll be alright. Yeah, I do think,
Don't hydrate too much. I don't need drowning ASMR in my life.
Oh, we've done that plenty. But, maybe they keep running out of time to properly rebalance everything. Yeah, you gotta remember, too, Mega Man games were coming out at a staggering rate at the time. It was genuinely ridiculous how quickly we were getting Mega Man games back then. As opposed to now where we just go fuck ourselves and then we get a remaster every 3 years. Don't worry guys, I'm still huffing the copium. Rockman Tyson's coming. Well, oh, I meant to press A, oops. I was pressing B to skip dialogue.
By the way, I already pre-ordered the BN Legacy Collection. I expect some level of quality, with the newly added features. Also, I will absolutely find a way to replace all of BN5's music with the DS remixes.
I'm sure someone will do it. Hell, the DS remixes might be in the sound gallery mode, in the jukebox mode. Okay, I need to kill things with my Buster. I need my Buster upgraded. I need my charge shot, damn it.
Forgot to mention, the Legacy Collection is de nouveau protected. So, this sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that shit. But it doesn't, it's never really affected me. But I understand why it shouldn't fucking be there. I understand why it irritates people. I hope you enjoyed that. That's like the most use the chain rod gets as far as like mandatory level progression goes. It's pretty much just those. I feel like they could have done more with it other than, you know, just... there's hiding cyber elves and stuff, but as I'll discuss in the video, the cyber elves shouldn't really count as content when the game actively punishes you for using them. The primary incentive to explore in this game is to get cyber elves and crystals.
Imagine loading up Mega Man Battle Network 5, only for your video game to ask for kernel level access.
Well, what a coincidence. That happens to be the access level I have. But, yeah, so, like, all of the game's extra shit revolves around finding cyber elves and energy crystals, but then the game tells you you suck no bad for actually using any of those things. And it's this thing, that's fine, but then you need to put other things there. There needs to be other things to collect or do then, another incentive to explore the stages. John, get the ultimate form. Oh. No. Alright, this was the sub-tank, not a guy. Oh, sorry, there are 2 sub-tanks. So there are 2 things worth actually collecting. DJ, thank you for the sub. Thank you.
Here's a hidden item. Wait, you used the hidden item? Why would you do that? I'm taking 50 points from Gryffindor.
Unfortunately, this is not an issue that will be fixed until fucking 04. Ah, yes, 04, the last game. 03 has the satellite elves. I'd have to replay 03. I played 03 once like a year ago. Same with 04. So, like, I couldn't tell you which one is my favorite, simply because, like I said, it's been so long since I played 3 and 4. I can tell you which one it's not. It's not 1. Fuck you and your slinky. I got the spin. Oh my god, these bosses take all fucking day when you don't have the charge shot. Jesus Christ. I always grind my weapon levels right away, so I haven't actually... I don't fight bosses like this.
Would somebody be kind enough to explain de nouveau, since IR do have big stupid?
It's just a kind of anti-piracy thing. The problem with it is that it forces you to be connected to the internet while you play the game. As far as character designs goes, do you prefer how the bosses look in Battle Network or Zero's? Oh, it's absolutely Battle Network. It's not all bad, but I don't like Zero's art direction of making everyone like big-headed fairy children. I don't know how else to describe how they look. I don't know how else to describe the art style. I'm not a huge fan of it. It doesn't look bad, but I definitely prefer like the X art style. Yeah, they're like half chibi, kind of. Hey X, where you been? Dead? That's what I thought. Twinks, John. Yeah, also Zero's redesign is incredibly jarring. Like, even having played these as much as I have, playing the other games, reading all the lore and stuff, like, it's still so hard for me to see this character as Zero. Like, in my head, they're just two different characters, even though they are the same character. X is just bizarre. X is like himself, but like they made him like a skinny kid. They didn't change his actual design that much. It's just, I don't know. They took his giant green tits. Quote, KNI John.
I remember Doom Eternal getting review bombed because of the Denuvo controversy some time ago. It really was a shit show.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. X just looks like how this artist would draw X. Zero has a completely new design. I think the problem is, like, there's, like, nothing left of Zero's original design in the new Zero design. He's, like, entirely different. He's got, like, the triangle gem on his forehead and the long hair, and then that's pretty much it. Every other aspect of him is entirely different. Like, I guess those are kind of like the leaf, like the wings on the top of his head that he had before, kind of. The fin things. He's still red. He's not red. He's fucking pink in all the promotional art because of the color palette they choose. And in the game.
They made him more marketable to young children.
Yeah, perhaps.
So, are the commander missions just technically helping the enemy, or not?
I don't know. Their spin has beaten my spin.
He's not pink. He's light as red.
I'm not pink, I'm maroon. There's a difference. Of course, you all drop energy crystals now that I don't fucking need them. Oh, wait, hold on. It's gonna be the thing. Oop. Oh, I thought it was box time. There we go. Meanwhile, on minigames that go on for too long.
Mildly uncomfortable feeling, knowing that you have to fend off a bunch of boss with grabby hands.
Gotta give me them grabby hands. When do I get grabby hands for him? Also, thank you for the follow. The follow for grabby hands for him. Jim, thank you for the resub. You have reached a year, my friend. You have chosen poorly. This is Master Harbuya's territory. This entire rail track. Go fuck yourself. Oh, okay. So, yeah, again, screen crunch is really bad with this guy. Because, like, you see, like, my bullets just fucking, they just vanish the second they leave the goddamn screen. Even though he's right there. But, of course, his bullets just go on forever because that's just good shit. Can I charge my... Okay, I can. Boss has a pretty sick design, though. Yeah, his design's fine. He is very much the slash boss. I don't know what is every Mega Man game slash boss has to be like a tiger-looking guy, and he has to shoot croissants at you. Them's the rules. I have to keep like edging over to the screen towards his projectiles just to make sure my fucking blast will travel far enough to hit him.
Why does this guy work for Harpuya? He seems like he'd fit in more with Phantom or Kevnar.
I gotta be real with you. I don't think they put that much thought into it. There we go. Grizzly Slash, he shot crescents, didn't he? Yeah, and exactly. His attacks aren't telegraphed at all because of screen crunch. You can't see him. Like, he has animations for his attacks, but you can't fucking see him unless you're standing right next to him, in which case you will not be able to avoid the attacks. There is a patch for the DS collection that expands the screen estate to take advantage of the DS screen resolution. However, it's been in an experimental phase for a long time. That would be... I've mentioned before that I really wish these collections would have expanded the screen real estate a little bit. At least a little, somehow. I don't know how they do it, but... Thank you, Zero. We're gonna go blow the whole fucking place up now. See you later. That's shot for good measure. Yeah, of course it's not that simple. That's what I'm saying. Always the contrary in you. I understand it's not simple. These games, let's be honest, these games just need remakes. They didn't need ports. They needed to be remade, not with GBA fucking size constraints in both the cartridge and the game itself. Like, not just the screen. The actual game, like, especially the first one. They could use some fucking voice acting, too, quite frankly. I mean, obviously not 2004 voice acting, dear God, no. But there's so much text in these games that's just, you know, scrolling walls of text. I feel like it would help you connect to the characters more. They all have voice actors. It's just, you know, GBA.
I'm disappointed in you, El Pizzo. It's not too late. Stop the coup, now.
Stop the coup now! Yeah, the voice acting is just like occasionally they'll yell something in Japanese during boss fights. I just don't, Well, let me hydrate since this text box is never gonna fucking end. Refreshing. Again, I haven't played ZX Advent, but I have heard that ZX Advent was done by the same studio that did the X7 dub. So, looking forward to that. No, you can see what I'm saying. Like, I don't... At this point, at least, El Pizzo is not a malicious asshole. He does think he's doing the right thing, even if he's wrong.
Burn to the ground.
Burn to the ground! I mean, as opposed to... It is funny to watch him talk to Zero. It's like, Zero's like, I don't agree with your plans. And he's like, okay, what's your idea? I don't know. Ooh. Well, it looks like your guys' whole Rush Neo Arcadia plan worked out great. Oh wait, I need the chain rod for this stage, I believe. Yep. There's a whole bunch of boxes in this stage that, like, I feel like there should be secrets or something you can do with them, but no, no, they don't do anything. This was the level I used to unlock this form here, Power Form. Because to unlock Power Form, you need to pull an object 35 times in a single mission, which is absolutely never going to happen on accident. I'm positive no one has ever unlocked this form legitimately. Everyone had to check a guide. Like, I get the idea, like, he's working out, I guess, from pulling things so often, but... It doesn't have to be the same object? Sure, but, like, even these stages with a lot of squares have, like, maybe 10 boxes tops? So you'd have to pull every one of them over 3 times? Like, you just... It just doesn't seem logistically possible.
Why does a Reploid need to work out? It's not like they have gains.
He's got cyber muscles. I don't fucking know. I don't remember which this one's weak to. Oh, that ain't it. I got the muscle memory for the fully charged shot in there. It takes a little longer than I always expected to. Yeah, working out's good for the DNA soul. It's just slightly too long. Keep messing up my brain. They could really do with a more complex element system. It just... I understand they're trying to be different. I get it 100%, and I understand wanting to be different. There's no reason to not still just have the EX skills be elemental like every other Mega Man game in existence. I think the games would be way better for it. Because most of the EX skills only work with a certain element equipped anyway. Yeah, and then again, we'd get to the problem where then you would have to make it so the EX skills aren't missable, which would be better. But you can see like how bad my rankings, like not like I'm doing great. I'm obviously doing bad, but like I'm doing mediocre, but like I did pretty good in that stage, but because I used Cyber Elves, oop, 79, sorry. Yeah, that's the thing too. It's not like the EX skills are overpowered. They don't need to be hidden like they are. They're most of them are either okay or worthless, or things that Zero should be able to do naturally at this point anyway. Yeah, so once you use a Cyber Elf, it always penalizes you forever. Like even if you start New Game Plus, as long as you're using that same file where you use the Cyber Elf, you still have the penalty. So if you use Cyber Elves, that file is now worthless to get the EX skills, basically. You need to get the EX skills first before you use any Cyber Elves.
They just gave out 370 free Super Mega Man Dive mode.
Oh, that's neat. It's been so long since I actually booted up X-Dive. Zero, fuck us, please! Exactly, if you want 100%, you need to get the EX skills, then the forms and the elves.
Well, Zero, we killed all of your buddies, but the commander will be allowed to live. I'm sure he won't cause any trouble again after this.
Yeah, it's a kind of... It's like, it's Harpuya respecting Zero, but it's a little dumb on their part.
Wow, the Zero series is by far the worst one in terms of skill issues.
But, like, that's backwards. Like, anyone can see that that's backwards, right? Like, oh, be really good at the game and get top ranks first before you do the other stuff? That's so weird and backwards. You hear that? We're gonna blow your shit up. Fuck you. Just realized you have a VTuber model. It's a PNG tuber, technically. I haven't yet graduated to a proper VTuber. He's just a static image that jiggles a little bit. But thank you.
5 head cap commenting.
Like I said, this game was made for speedrunners, not completionists. And that's fine. Like, you can make your game how you want to make your game, but I prefer the completionist aspect of platformers, not the speedrunning aspect. And this game was made with pretty much only speedrunners in mind. Chat trying to discuss how to pronounce Harpuya.
Well, if you have Dive on your phone still, you can get Super Mega Man to 5 stars for free.
I don't even know if I still have it on my phone. I'd have to check. That's why I just called him Harp in the first video, because I don't want people getting mad at me.
Remind me, what is the deal with KNIArchives again? Is it like, oh, you committed a minor offense, Red Lord? Looks like you're going to the gulag. or something?
Yes. Yeah, that's basically it. Their Copy X's brain is fucked up. So he was way too strict. And was like, I will do literally anything to protect humans, even if it means killing all the Reploids. Banger incoming.
Elvixo forgot to sort his recyclables and now he's topping Harpuya's public enemy list. Harpuya, show, there I solved the debate.
Thanks, text-to-speech. Yeah, the music in this game is really fucking good. Not that the first game had bad music, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't really, other than the main themes, I don't remember that much of 01's music. But I loved a lot of the music in this game. Don't worry, I know I'm supposed to go underneath it to avoid the canisters. I'm just being stupid. What do I consider the best song in the game? Probably this one. I think this is my favorite song. There's another one. Which stage is it for? I think it's for the second visit to the I think it's for the smelting plant. There's another one that I was listening to a whole bunch while I was recording.
Well, if you have Dive on your phone, still would love to friend you.
I will see. I don't know. Dokken's got some serious shit coming up, so I don't know how eager I am to jump into another phone game, back into another phone game right now. But I will let you know. Oh, my toes! Oh no! My favorite song from the Zero games, as far as I can remember, is in the next game. I think most people who've played 03 can imagine which song it is. I would say it's tied for, yes, it's Cannonball. I would say it's tied with X versus Zero for like my favorite Mega Man track, period. Proto Man's theme is up there for sure. His is, obviously it's far more simple than the other songs. Proto Man's theme is also definitely way up there.
I like the boss theme of Kraft Mac and Cheese, and also his second level theme.
Oh yeah, in case you somehow didn't know, I figured this out on accident, that you can freeze the switches, and that gives you an extra second to move before they break. OG Cannonball's the ZX version is so much better. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to agree to disagree. I do not like the instruments that are used in ZX at all, really. Not that the music is bad, but I don't know. I don't like the MIDI instruments they decided to use for it. Well, here you go. It's Shield Boomerang's one time to shine. And it's so you could stand still for a minute and a half. This set piece genuinely feels like it was designed to give Shield Boomerang a purpose for casual players. Because unless you're like fucking top tier speedrunner shit, you ain't gonna be using this thing.
I find it funny that Module ZX is supposed to be super powerful, but it's not as good in gameplay as regular Model X, which is so powerful that the game has to take it away from you until New Game Plus. Hypo.
But Zero X, friendship power, you got from Giroette. Why, yes, this set piece does go on for too long. Thank you for noticing.
Friendship ain't got nothing on Akimbo Busters.
I wouldn't assume the series has a casual audience, considering how it always ranks you. Oh no, the speed of literal teleportation wasn't fast enough. Yeah, we'll just leave the fucking defense form on. Whatever. These guys are weak to ice, I think. Oh, quick, hydrate before the boss. Slurp up some of these clouds. Quackus Tankus. Oh. After seeing the boss names in this game, I will never ever make fun of any ex-Mavericks name ever again. Even the worst ones. Even Burn Rooster. See what I mean about the boss difficulty? Once you get that charge shot with the weakness. Oof. Gigavolt Manowar? People meme about that. Like, I'm not trying to be rude. Like, people know Manowar is a type of jellyfish, right? Also, 700, thank you for the resub. Duff McWhalen is not a bad name. Like, that's not even in contention for being a bad name. That's like the best name. Like, I'm sure some of you guys know, and some of you are just still joking about it, but there are people who don't know. A Portuguese man-o-war is a type of very deadly jellyfish. That's why he's named that. It's not just edgelording. Actually, it's a common misconception. It just looks like a jellyfish. Well, what is it then? Is it a fish? Or like an octopus or something? Yeah, the boss sucks. Don't get me wrong, but Gigavolt Man-o-War's boss and his stage suck. Don't you fret. It's a Man-o-War, John. Man-o-Wars are actually a bunch of tiny organisms working in unison. Oh. Fun ocean facts on today's stream. Earth Rock Trilobite would beg to differ for a bad name. I mean, I guess Earth Rock is repetitive. But Trilobite still sounds cool. Delpizo's having a bad time. It's weird, like, some of the insert shots like that, like where they put a drawing into the game, look great, like that one, and some of them look super fucking blurry and half impossible to make out. And I'm not quite sure what compression was used that would cause such a difference.
I'm going to make amends for all of these men I lead to their deaths by killing all of the humans. It's a good thing there aren't any smelly humans around here, right, Miss Yell? God, I hate humans so much. If there was a human talking to me at this very moment, I'd shoot them. Well, see you later.
Yeah, watch Elpizo go Maverick in real time. Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal, Elpizo. It doesn't really matter which one we do because I've already got everything. So which one you guys want to do first? Go for best girl. Girl? Okay, yeah. We'll do Fairy Leviathan first. Yeah, the mug shots are really nice, which makes it more obvious that 01 was lacking a lot of mug shots for the Mavericks and stuff.
It's always water girls.
There was no select screen, it was just a box with text in it. Best girl is Harpooya, John. 2 people simultaneously saying Harpooya is actually best girl. Harpooya is just a little tsundere, that's all. Is the frog boss supposed to be really obnoxious? The frog boss is the worst boss in this game, and easily top 5 worst Mega Man bosses for me, quite frankly. I fucking hate it. I mean all Mega Man. Classic X don't matter. I hate that fucking frog. He's right up there with Hymax. Fuck that guy. Oh, right, we don't really need this. Right, this is mostly mines. The RPG Monger hated Hymax? Of course, Hymax is an objectively dogshit boss. That is the correct opinion to have of Hymax. His attacks are boring, his pattern is repetitive, and his boss fight goes on for fucking eternity. And you literally can't damage him if you find him too early. Fuck that shit.
If you close your eyes and listen to the charge attack noise, you'll hear Zero going Super Saiyan.
It does sound like the Dragon Ball key noise, now that you mention it. Thanks, I can't unhear that now. Is High Max worse than Gate? Gate's bad. Gate is also an easy top 5 worst. Yeah, at least High Max is bad, but yeah, you're right. High Max doesn't rely on RNG.
Need a crossover. We'll call it Mega Man Z.
But yeah, no, at least High Max is super predictable. Gate's boss fight is RNG. It's bullshit. Okay, this section of the level is just strange. It's just this. Like a handful of times. Wait, why is there... I've played this 100 times. There was no snowball. What was the snowball? Was that... Wait, is this supposed to be a set piece? I've just dodged the mines every time. Oh, there's one of those snowball guys up there. Okay. Yeah, I see. But now I realize you're supposed to use the snowball to destroy the mines. Thank you. And thank you as well, new chat member. Welcome. What about Red? Red is pretty bad, again, just because it lasts forever. That Zero X7 in general has a problem where every boss feels like they have twice as much health as they should have, at least. It is so obnoxious. Like, even when you use a weakness in X7, you can barely tell. That is because you play the Japanese version, US. Oh, that's because US X7 nerfed Axel and X's damage output. Well, that would fucking explain it. I feel like you guys have told me that before and I just forgot. It's not a big deal because they're not like bad bosses or anything, but it is a little disappointing that the 3 Guardians fights are basically 1-for-1 recycled from 0-1. They get like 1 new move. The only one who feels any different to fight is Harpuya, and that's because they got rid of his stun lock. Yeah, oh yeah, the Rainbow Devil is also copy-pasted.
Your strength drives me crazy. They all really do have a battle boner for you.
Yeah, it's no joke. They're really into him. Geez, if only there were some people there, like, guarding those artifacts, like some kind of guardians. Ah, well.
Gotta get better pussy.
Yeah, every character in the Zero franchise has weird feelings for Zero, quite frankly. Zero just woke up in a future where everyone wants to fuck him.
Here's how I've always thought of it. Harpuia equals justice, Leviathan equals compassion, Fafnir equals fighting spirit, fandom equals duty.
I think they,
I don't know who that red robot is, but I want to see how far his extendo rod goes.
I think ZX actually assigns, attributes to all of the Guardians, as well as X and Zero. That is the true Zero virus. Everyone wants to fuck him. Oh, a certain thing. We're gonna play the Japanese pronoun game. Why does this shithead get such a good theme? What are their assigned traits? I don't know. I remember they have like passwords. Each of the biometals has a password. Like, Zero's password is like Bond and Creed or something like that, or like Brotherhood and Creed, something like that. Something about how he always protects the people that matter to him. X is light and possibility, I believe. Are these like phrases used to summon Captain Planet? Kind of? Fuck this, I'm going over. Fortitude Creed, that's Zero's. Trash. I mean, X's make perfect sense. You gotta remember X, that's the purpose of X. Is that he has limitless potential, he's a variable. Ooh. That's why his name's X. Not just because it was a cool sounding thing in the 90s, no, 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 no. Fuck this, we're doing it the other way. Fuck you, Hookshot. Harpuia is Ventus Aris. Doesn't that just, wait a minute, isn't that just air twice? That's just, isn't that just wind? Written twice? You know who deserved to be a biometal? Dynamo. Dynamo deserved to actually appear in his own fucking game. Let's focus on that first. Like, at least Gate was kind of the final boss of his game. Dynamo is an entirely pointless, wasted character. Oh, just energy crystals.
Yo, check out our bosses. We have Aqua Hydra, Pyro Flames, Ventus Aris, and Geo Earth.
No, Japan, naming them the same thing twice in two different languages is not... Those aren't different words. It's not a different name. I'm sorry. The Guardians would rock if they had actual character outside the drama CDs. I believe the developers...
Dynamo deserved to appear in his own game because he owned Zero so hard. You must be busy dying so many times. Dynamo in X6.
It's good. But, what the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, the Guardians. I believe the developers have actually acknowledged that they wanted to do way more with the Guardians. And that's why they're retconned to death, according to one of the art books. Like, 0-3 implies that they survive, but apparently one of the art books retcons it, so no, they died. Yeah, they were originally, from what I understand, they were supposed to be repaired by the Resistance and appear in 04, and then they didn't for like time or cartridge reasons or something. Oh, there you go. There's all the English passwords. Thank you. You mean they didn't hide themselves to repair themselves? Unfortunately, no. They're clones of X, not 0. Do the biometals contain cyber elves or memory copies? I mean, that's kind of a question of the day, isn't it? Are the characters actually inside the biometals? There's not a direct confirmation to whether they are or not. I believe they are. I think it's actually that. Like, I think it's actually X and 0 and all of them in them. But it's vague. Hello, LPZO and the 2 purple dots that I hate. Alright, you little fucker. Okay, so this is the one boss in the game that is actually easier if you fight him while you're at A rank and he can use his EX skill. This guy's EX skill lets him lick you up and like drain some of your health so he could use his thing.
How did this guy get away with summoning little caterpillars?
I don't know. But when he goes to use that EX skill, it leaves him vulnerable, and he uses it all the fucking time, and it's super easy to dodge. The problem is he shouldn't be able to do his caterpillar summoning thing twice in a row. That's the bullshit part of this boss. There's just no way for you to destroy all 6 of them in time. It's not happening. And here's the best part too. You might have noticed if he has eaten even a single one of the caterpillars, he doesn't take damage. The next hit you land on him just knocks him out of his form. So really, the difficulty of this boss is just how often does he decide to do the thing where he calls the caterpillars down. That's what's determined every run I've done of this boss. What? Did you see that? Was that the caterpillar spawning in before it actually dropped? What the fuck hit me? Oh, and whoops, he got the gold one. Fuck you. And again, yeah, so they spawn before they even actually drop. They just float up there. Cool, that's fair. I actually didn't notice that. Fuck you, I'm using a sub-tank. I'm not fighting you again. Yo, just finished watching your Battle.net reviews and decided to check out your Twitch, and here you are. Here I am! Having a bad time against Frog Boy, but thank you for coming anyway. Time to rewrite your script, just complain about this boss more? Oh, don't worry, I complained about this boss plenty. Don't you fret. It's just, he should not get extra hits when he absorbs something. That's the bullshit part that bugs me.
Welcome, new streamer. Please refer to John as, that other Mega Man guy with the cord.
Yep, that's how I prefer to be referred to as. Fuck you. It just takes forever. Takes all fucking day. It's just not fun. It's not interesting. His design sucks. Like, there's nothing good about this boss fight. Is your full name KNIArchives, John? Let's go with that. Is he resistant to fire? It looks like he took very little damage here. I have no idea what his fucking weakness is. You would assume it's fire, considering you have to burn away the leaves on the top, but it could be something else. He's non-elemental. Yeah, he doesn't have one. So use no element. It's dumb, yeah. Of course. Of course! Also, yes, that boss... truly, that boss was Toad Chaos. Zero's like... oh boy, Elpizo. Thanks for waiting for me for 5 minutes while I fought that frog. Yo, X, you could have tried a little harder than you did just now. I gotta be real with you, buddy. Oh, shit.
I've just purchased a Beast Link 8 for Battle Network 6 with 3 Navi chips, a bunch of battle chips, and both copies of the Japanese version with the English patch.
Enjoy your good weeb times.
Hey, you can actually hit him with the uncharged chain rod, and it instantly knocks him down.
Oh, really?
If you time it right, you can stop the shake attack.
Huh. Very interesting. We'll have to try that when we refight him in the boss rush. Also, thank you for the follow. And another follow, thank you. Yeah, you gotta introduce the baby elves, because the way they're introduced normally is, again, in that audio drama, Alouette's Good Day. But again, it's almost 15 minutes long. And it's mostly just weirdos around the base bickering with each other about what they should name the baby elves. And then one of them suggests naming them Red Sun and Blue Moon, and I greatly reconsider all my life choices. Red, thank you for the sub. It's Red Sun and Blue Moon, but I think it's Red Sun and Blue Moon in Spanish.
You can never escape Battle Network 4. Legs Ghost yell.
Guys, that collection's gonna come out. It's not gonna have all the hilarious typos anymore, and it's going to actually make Battle Network 4 worse than it was.
Can't wait to weeb out with my battle chips.
How do I pronounce Kriye and Priye? Well, I guess that's how I pronounce it. It's more French words. As we've discussed, Capcom was obsessed with French shit in the Game Boy Advance era. It's only been 2 hours. We're almost through the game. Yeah, this game's like 3 hours tops. It's the same. I mean, in retrospect, most Mega Man games aren't that long, really.
Mega Reploid Croissant Network.
Croissant. I like how I like how even the text to speech said it like croissant. Team Baguette and Team Croissant. Alright, so this is the place, if you're gonna grind, this is the place to grind. These things that come out of here, that light up these crystals, have a stupidly high energy crystal drop rate.
What's wrong, Johnny Coon? Could it be you're craving my croissants?
It does consistently say croissant. Oh, that's great. This is the new milk. As we continue to find terrible things text-to-speech cannot say. Oh, I need to get rid of this, actually.
So, I just found out that Kraft killed 20 million people when he fired the orbital satellite in 04. This series really loves high body counts. WTF. Croissant milk.
The Mega Man Zero is up there for video game franchises that casually off-screen so many fucking people.
Milk.
Like fucking 7 billion people get off-screened throughout the Zero series, according to lore.
Sir, would you like the croissant milk?
This is, again, text-to-speech might be the worst thing I've ever done. You guys cannot be trusted with this power. Like, in the X... Thank you for the follow.
Implying that you can be trusted with any Paper Mario game.
It's not my fault that Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door is obsessed with big, sweaty, stinky, smelly feet and brings it up every 5 seconds. That's not my fault.
I've blown more than $100 reviews on this shit.
And I appreciate those dollary dues. At this point, getting rid of text-to-speech would be a terrible investment. So here's the thing about defense form. It has to do with the way it's coded and why it's the best form for boss fights. So all of the different forms change Zero's stats and stuff like that. And defense form's trade-off is that it makes Zero weaker. However, these status changes, for the most part, never affect the charge shot. So even if you have, so as long as you charge, defense form will still do the same as regular Zero. So you see, Harpuya has this move now, so that way you can't... He doesn't always go immediately back into doing that same attack over and over again, so he can't be locked anymore.
Oh,
Still super easy, though.
Harpuya basically gets on his knees and calls Zero daddy afterwards.
We finished Harpuya before I could even explain how they made Harpuya's boss fight slightly more difficult. the only one who can make me feel this alive. I enjoy the sensation. I love the pain. You are worthy. Yeah, his EX skill is some bullshit, though. His EX skill is, kind of tricky to dodge. See, another good run ruined by having used elves before.
Suddenly, Paper Mario seems calm and rational compared to that oily robo-thirst.
Oh, don't you fret. We still got one more dungeon to go. It could get worse. Paper Mario could still get worse. Another follow, thank you. Do I know how the code names are determined? I mean, like... Do you mean, like, do I know the specific thresholds for all of them? No. It seems to be a combination of how much damage you take, what weapon you use, and how long it takes you to beat the stage. It's kind of like the code names from the Metal Gear games, kind of. Ugh, let's use X form, why not? Why the fuck not?
I think the formula is in the art book.
Yeah, probably. Those things are a well of useful information that's never given in any of the games. Do we have a Discord? Oh, you'd better believe we have a Discord, my friend. Is this my first playthrough of Mega Man 02? No, I played it a couple times already for the review. Is my Discord not in the About section? No, I've discussed before, I like to be in control of the Discord link. Because one day I'm gonna say something about a video game and it's gonna piss a bunch of people off. And I don't want those people to have access to the Discord. Preventative measures. Yeah, the Dark Souls video. Oh, those Dark Souls videos. Come on, I'm being very stupid here. Whoops, there. Yeah, this is the other song I was saying, like, I really like. This one is really good. The Discord's only for good boys and girls.
Considering that someone mentioned Dragon Ball Z earlier, I can't help but compare Phantom to Vegeta. During the Scion arc, Vegeta.
And then he blows himself up later on to see it's perfect. And then it doesn't kill the person he's trying to kill when he blows himself up. I can see the parallels. Haven't seen the Dark Souls vids because they're gone. Apparently me saying the game is like an 8 out of 10 was that's unacceptable for them. Dark Souls is a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. If you say anything else, go fuck yourself.
During the Scion arc, Vegeta was going to blow up the planet and kill himself in the process to beat Goku, but he had a transformation he could have used instead to even the odds.
You are correct. You can freeze the hot platforms? You can, yes. Come on, little buddy.
Just testing something. Ahem. Same.
What, do you have a problem with the way it says Super Saiyan Son Goku? The correct weeb way of pronouncing it? Oh, those gunner Reploids were waiting their entire lives to fire the gun. Actually, it's Super Saiyajin Son Goku.
I literally got the full manga boxed sets for both Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z yesterday.
I don't care how you say it, but I will say, Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan in the Japanese dub is hilarious. Super Saiyajin Godo Super Saiyajin. Makes me laugh every time. Well, if it isn't everyone's favorite character who wasn't important enough to get into X-Dive.
I'm not Zero. I'm Mr. Famous. Wanna trade?
This game has voice acting? Yeah, during boss fights mostly. Most of the bosses, the main ones at least, like the Guardians, have like 3 or 4 voice lines when you fight them.
Wah 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 wah.
Yeah, the problem is they trademarked Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, so whenever they release merch or there's a video game, they can't call it Super Saiyan Blue. They have to call it Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Every time. Supreme Gunman. It makes sense that only Harpooya and Leviathan got in, because X-Dive only lets in waifus. Main screen turn on. Harpooya can be whatever you need him to be. I didn't realize Harpooya was a guy till I looked it up when I was playing the first Zero game, because 1, everyone kind of looks like a girl in this art style, and 2, his voice is very high-pitched.
I haven't even played the game, but the X-Dive summer outfits are stored with too much jiggle energy.
Raw jiggle energy. I love this fucking frame so much. He's like looking right up in the camera. LP's be looking through that reverse peephole. No baby elves? Can we get the Mega Man community to adopt this frame instead of no bitches, please? LP's looking at you as if you don't own an air fryer. I have returned once again. There's not a single good piece of concept art for me on the entire internet, and it'll fuck John over when he's trying to make a video. There is, as far as I'm aware, there is literally one official drawing of Cyber Elf X. And it's very low quality. Yeah, there's also the, like, vague blue shape one. That has a piece of art as well. POV, you got yourself kicked out of your home and are gonna make it everyone else's problem. God, you know, I'm gonna be, you know, mostly done with Battle Network by the time that collection comes out. God, that collection would have made my life so much fucking easier. It's got all that high quality rips of all of the character art and everything. You have no idea how many hours I spent looking for high quality art of all of the Battle Network bosses and characters and forms and shit. And then trying to edit the ones that I couldn't find into looking okay. It would have saved me so much fucking time.
Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection video differences when...
Just do an image search? Oh shit, why didn't I think of that? Oh, I heard the noise, but I wasn't paying attention. Thank you for jinxing the collection into existence, John. What's that? We're in the final level. It's time to just start throwing fucking spikes everywhere. Fuck it. Oh, so when I first got the X form, I thought it was really cool that when you use X form, you only get the one overhead slash because that's all that X could do with the Z Saber in X6. But then it turns out that half of the forms reduce you to one saber swing anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Wonder how BN Connection is going to handle things like the Beast Gate. Apparently, the things related to the Beast Gate will not be included, according to, there was like an update somewhere that said like toy-related features will not be available, something like that. So here's this boss 1-for-1 copied.
The YouTubers cover Pokemon Coliseum XD, Gale of Darkness, Jaden Animations, and even RPG Munger. I think you could make a good video on it. Maybe.
You guys, he just gave me the business. He just hit me with the punch. I never played... I think I explained this.
Thank God. Was wondering about the Beast Gate. Even more happy that I bought it.
Yeah. I think... I've talked about this before, but I have never played XD more than like a couple hours in because it takes up an entire fucking memory card. XD Gale of Darkness is like 96 blocks or something like that. Like, it is something absurd. It takes up the entire fucking GameCube memory card. You either have to have a memory card just for it, or you have to have like a third-party one. Oh, no, not the fist this time. The punch is gonna be the death of me, you guys.
So John, when are you doing your eventual news live?
I've thought, I know we're joking around, but I've thought about streaming Pokemon before, maybe.
Pokemon XD seriously.
Maybe at some point. It seems like a fun kind of thing to do on stream. I don't know which one I'd do, but... Nuzlocke seems like a fun thing to do one day. Rainbow Devil really is my least favorite boss purely because if he goes punch, you have no counter. Just have a modded Wii and have unlimited per game memory cards. I actually have, I actually did mod my old Wii. Like, forever ago. And I never really used it for anything. I used it for Project M, but that was pretty much it. I don't even know where that thing is. Imagine how good Shield Boomerang would be if you could parry with it or something. Shield Boomerang would be an infinitely better item if it had its own button assigned to it. Unfortunately, this game was on the Game Boy Advance, which only has 4 buttons. But if you could just press L2 or something and pull out the Shield Boomerang whenever, it would be a great addition. The problem is just it takes up one of your slots.
Man, I remember the end of Pokemon XD just has one of the villains be like, oh, you beat our leader in the battle. Let's get out of here and blow up the island with the child still on it. And the leader is like, but what about our other members? And the first guy is like, we can just replace those. Lie. That's pretty fucking psychotic, dude.
He's got that corporate mindset.
There's a YouTuber that's playing through all the mainline Pokemon games without using the same Pokemons in each playthrough.
Ooh, I ain't got that kind of patience. That seems neat. Fuck. I like this mechanic of like knocking these things into walls to blow them up, but this area of them is just kind of irritating. Can you do the same thing 3 times in a row? Ooh, I was lucky that I got that, actually. Figured it would have clipped into the wall.
I already mentioned the 3 tubers that I saw make videos on it. They were all good. Maybe I'll check them out again, some other time. Pink is most recent in Gale of Darkness coverage.
Come on. Did I get it? Did. Okay, good. How many lives do we have? We have 3 lives. Yo, buddy, you coming back? I can get it anyway. Come on. Zero, you can do it! I believe in you! Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, I probably could have tried to get the chip, pull it with the chain rod. The fuck was there a cactus there? No, oh fuck, I'm fucking this up. There we go. Yeah, we were just talking before how these games need, like, a remake so that they can have more screen real estate and, like, clean up some of the more egregious quality of life stuff. Thoughts on this gimmick? Do you mean the armed phenomenon thing? Because it's hilarious, if that's what you're talking about. Oh, it's very funny. It's very funny.
Do you think there's a Temple of Shadow somewhere? Anyway, now Fefner's a car like this is Metabots spirits. Fefner, you fool, that was the worst season of Metabots. This is why you aren't in X style.
Yeah, I think the arm phenomenon thing is a good idea, but X and Elpizo are the only ones that look cool.
He has become even more gun.
Like, I'm sorry, all of the Guardians arm phenomenon forms, except maybe Phantoms, which doesn't matter because it was unused. I think it's just concept art. They look bad. They look ridiculous with their tiny little heads sticking out. Yeah, they just nerf themselves by doing this.
How tolerable are you finding 02 compared to 01?
It's better.
I'd say fun instead, but 01 is far from it in my opinion.
It's definitely better. It's a step forward in pretty much every possible way. Except, honestly, I would say the screen crunch is worse in this game than it is in 01, and that's like saying something. But everything else is like better. The music is better, the visuals are better, the presentation is better, the stages are better, the structure is better, the upgrades are better. I mean, the upgrade system itself is still stupid and unnecessarily restrictive, but it's pretty much entirely uphill from 01. It feels like, and a lot of it is, the funny thing is, like, almost all of the stuff that was bad about 01 was just reverted, because they were things that Mega Man already had right before. Like, oh, bosses, look, you get upgrades and bosses give you different weapons now. There's a regular level select and all of the bosses have unique stages. There, you can just pick up sub-tanks. Like, it's not so much fixes as... I guess it is. It's like repairing shit that they broke that wasn't broke when they got there. What did 4 do wrong? I couldn't tell you. I only played it one time. I remember it was fine. The only thing that sticks out to me about 4 is the Zero Knuckle and how fucking abysmal it is. Again, I have to play it more when it comes to review time. I don't like the Zero Knuckle. I don't like having to touch the enemies who hurt you with touch damage. Exactly. The Zero Knuckle reminds me of the Shield Boomerang in that in speed runs, it is insane top tier shit. But for a casual player, it's like, what the fuck is this thing? Based Zotar with the resub, thank you. I've been here for 10 minutes and only seen one Seal conversation, and I already tell how hard they're pushing for her as a love interest for Zero. Yeah, it's... It's weird. I mean, I will talk about it more when we get to 04, I suppose, but I get the idea. It's supposed to be more like she admires Zero, and it's more like a schoolgirl crush kind of thing. Yeah, it feels weird because she's 16 and Zero is 1,000 or however old he is by this point. Also, Zero doesn't really give a shit. He doesn't really care. Not interested. There's only one lady for him, and she's long dead.
So technically he's legal. Nah, just smug.
It's weird by Western standards anyway, the East kind of accepted it. It's not... I don't mean like, oh, she's not of legal age. I mean, Zero is hundreds of years older than she is. Like, it's not so much their actual ages as it is the gap between them. Okay, here we go. There we go. Nice. I was expecting to fuck that up. And health. Perfect. Right before the boss. Thank you, small crab robot.
Zero is a fossil compared to Seal.
I feel like if, like... I could accept it if they had like a really strong connection, but they just don't. Zero barely fucking speaks to her, quite honestly. Also, I guess Zero barely speaks to fucking anyone in this series. It's kind of my big problem with Zero in the Zero games, is that he doesn't, for plot reasons, it makes sense. But Zero doesn't feel like Zero. I would much prefer the slightly cocky, more, I don't know, passionate Zero from the X games than... God, everything sucks, everything's terrible, everything's dead, I'm sad about it. Which is what we get in the Zero games, which is logical, again, but... Leviathan, so we're talking about the forms. Leviathan's sprite looks good, her art looks bad. Like, as a sprite here, she looks fine. I don't like how it looks in the art, though. It looks... Her head looks even smaller in the art, and it looks very strange. The sprite looks okay. Ow! Don't shoot forehead lasers at me, you bitch! Let's use this just to be safe. I don't have to do this again. How does the fire work underwater again? Shut up. No arms, basically. She's just like a, she's just like a lump. She has arms? Hold on, I'll have to look at the official art again. Oh, you guys are talking about how her normal form's official artwork has arms that are twice as long as they're supposed to be. Like the pose where she's holding the trident? Is that what you guys are talking about? Because yes, that does look ridiculous. What's Arm Phenomena exactly? I mean, they're going Super Saiyan. I don't know how else to describe it. I don't know, actually. I don't know if there's lore behind it. Arm Phenomena is, ironically enough, a form where you give up your arms. Why is her sprite enlarged? Get used to that. That happens to like every character we fight against. Like when they power up, their sprite gets ever so slightly larger. It's like, it's not like it's something we haven't seen before. Like, Sigma did that bullshit all of the time, basically. Just transformed into giant monsters. Through, I don't know, sheer hatred. Sigma had the excuse of being the Cthulhu virus by the time X4 rolled around. You can't touch me, fuckers! Oh, shit. Sigma had already become a giant mecha furry by the end of X1. Yeah, I still don't like the weird wolf thing he turns into. It's weird. It's a strange choice. Oh, fuck. Whoops. Missed the jump. Make sure we have plenty of lives for the final stage. Have a great night going to watch some D&D. Well, farewell. Thank you for stopping in. We're about finished here anyway. Just this and then the final area. Boss rush bullshit. You can stun the fly traps? Yeah, but we're just going through it. Switching to the elements is like so annoying that I just don't. Half the time I'll just, let's just fucking go. I don't want to pause and switch elements. Again, this game really just needed more buttons.
When I saw your video on 01, I legit had no idea missions erased if you quit them. Is there like a confirmed reason why they chose to something that ridiculous?
I don't. There's a lot of design choices in these Zero games that I don't understand. That there's a lot of choices that genuinely feel like they did it because haha they thought it'd be funny to fuck with people. Harpuya, your sprite is slightly enlarged for some reason. Hey there, I see you changed your avatar from a virus to a NetNavi. Yes, he evolved. Our sweet corn boy has become a Navi unto himself. He can't speak though, so I have to do the talking for him. Yeah, he's just like Zero. See, it's precedented, it's canon. Angrily shuffles forward. Dark Elf is cool, but at times it feels really out of place design and concept-wise. Yeah, I kind of wish the Dark Elf and the Baby Elves had a more interesting design than sphere with a doll face inside it. It's got like I guess they're going for like a biblical angel thing, I think is the idea. Yo, Elpizo, you still talking? So, the other two fought us while they know X is under attack right now, and Elpizo is trying to get to him. But the other two still stopped to fucking fight us. For some reason, they're just that down bad. At least Harpuya is forced to fight us, which makes infinitely more sense. And he's not having a good time. He screams a lot while you're fighting him. He's very much in pain right now. I know, I've seen enough anime to know what Yamaro means. Ooh, fancy sprite scaling effects. Buddy, you okay? I mean, obviously he's not okay, but he just keeps doing the same fucking attack over and over. There we go. Why do they turn into Transformers? Like, they just turn into, like, vehicles? I don't know. I don't know. Harp, your sprite is really stretched out right now. It looks like someone put you through the MS Paint. It doesn't look good. Did the Baby Elves really not get a single line until Z3? They just go, me, 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 me. They don't really talk in this game. Art Phenomenon was at least planned during the first game. Phantom has a concept art that was never used. Yeah, we were talking about that a little earlier, that there is concept art for Phantom, for Hidden Phantom to have an Art Phenomena that they did not use. Thank you, new chat member. Yeah, it's like Mugen when you have two different fighters ripped from different games, and one of their sprites is scaled horribly. Well, isn't there... I could be completely...
It's so weird to me that Harpuya follows Copy X while being aware that it's a fake and the real one is in the basement.
Again, we were talking about it a little bit earlier, like the Guardians and their motivations and what they're doing doesn't really make any sense. They're very underdeveloped. But, isn't there a fight against Hidden Phantom you can do in 0-3? Like a hidden one? Or am I completely making that up? Okay, there is. They could have used it there, I guess. I know there's an audio drama of Cyber Elf X and Hidden Phantom just hanging out. So this stage is full of my least favorite Mega Man thing, which is this thing, where you drop back and forth between ladders like this. I hate this. Mega Man's been doing it forever, and I've never liked it. I always fuck up. John, stop spin dashing. This isn't Sonic. It's Sonic to me, damn it. Even though I've just done this level twice in like the past week, I don't remember which pod is which person. Yes, I will remember to try chaining the frog and see how that goes. Oh yeah, see, there we go, just damage. Now, I've seen it that did like a larger chunk of damage than just hitting him normally, but not really hitting her normally. Sorry. And what an elegant woman you are. Polar bear character whose name I don't remember because it's probably stupid. See, so hot. Oh god, even she's into zero. Everyone. Man, what a lady. Oh, it's you, fuckface. What kind of death rattle is whoa? Oh, wait till the video. You must have missed her initial death rattle, which is much better. Oh, come on. I swear it's 50-50 on if I actually jump over that thing. Like, even when I clear it, it doesn't look like I actually clear the dash. That one was clearly a miss. No excuses for that one. Ah, there we go. Fun fact, you can counter the dash. Ah. Well, I guess we'll never get to see that. Thanks for letting me know, though. The charge slash can counter it. Shit. I don't know. I wouldn't have even tried. So why Bit? Did someone just really like X3 manga where Bit has more than 3 lines of dialogue? It's probably just because he has a sword. Church in the morning, have a good night. Well, good night. Thanks for stopping in. Fuck you and your exploding slinkies. I forgot you could do the slash combo on the bosses, but it just usually doesn't matter because most bosses you can't because they're like floating or something. Yeah, Bit gets a lot more attention than he should. Need I point you to fucking Mega Man X Dive? Have I been told about the hit priority system? I've looked into it a little bit. I have not messed with it. I know the Zero games actually have like a strangely complex combo system. I've seen some videos from Magnus Zero showing some of that stuff off. Back when I was researching for the first playthrough video. Because I kept, like, I would see a whole bunch of things when I was looking up for this, like, this form is used for this, but it's not good because you can't combo.
This happened to me, his song.
Oh no, the snake died. But they're like, but this form only lets you swing once, so it's not good for combos. And I'm like, combos? What the fuck are you talking about? I charge up an element attack, and then I let it rip. I ain't doing no combos. Oh, this was, I mean, this fight's just annoying, kind of, but it is an interesting twist to have both of the Beetle brothers brought back. Alliteration. Complete accidental alliteration. Oh. Thought that would stun him because it's ice. Guess not. And then they have, not like, it gets kind of like Hidden Phantom, they have to slam into each other at the end to end the boss fight. So even if you get their health all the way down, if you're standing in the middle of them when they do that final dash, you will die. It does still hurt you. Yeah, if you kill them mid-attack, they do the rest of their attack. They don't care that their health is gone. Alright, let's guess electric. Oh, okay, let's try the chain rod on this motherfucker, see what's up. And he makes the worst noise, too. He sounds like when the fish in Insane Aquarium die. That's what he sounds like. I can't see the caterpillars on the ground because it's telling me I leveled up the fucking chain rod. Okay, I gotta be real with you. I'm not understanding how this is helping me. Am I doing something wrong? If I time it, I can stop him from dropping the caterpillars. Alright. I actually got thrown off when a chat member said, for someone somewhere, this boss is their fetish. See, like, how much faster could I have possibly fucking hit him? I hit him like the second he went up there, and he still called some of them down. You gotta hit him like before he even touches the fucking wall. This is better. I still don't fucking like this guy. This boss still sucks. Make no mistake. Oh my god. I mean, inflation, okay, but this is ridiculous. On a very special episode of KNI Streams, John decides to get personal with chat. The most normal frog in Ohio. God, even when you know what you're doing, this fight just takes fucking forever. I hate you, random frog guy. I fucking hate you. He just takes too long. What's worse, the inflation or the spring-loaded fee? Oh, come on, let's not count inflation out. Oh, wait, we're talking about the boss. Oh, that was a smooth save, John. I don't like the rolling attack he does because you have to like constantly be like doing this, like getting ready in place, because he'll either drop down straight on you or roll along the sides, and you have like a very small window to notice which one he's doing and get ready to move out of the way. Yeah, bro, Master El Piso forever, you know it. Buddy, I got 3 sub-tanks, I don't give a shit. I will get right in your face and I will murder you. Oh my god, are you serious? What a well-designed boss fight. For the record, that's not my fault. It took my control away. It forced me to just fall straight down the pit.
Bruh.
That was not my fucking fault. Oh, of course. That brings out a first-time chatter to laugh at me die to Tiger Man here. Thanks. I'm glad I got a clip of that. That'll be something else I can add to complain about. See, shit like that. Like, there's no way they didn't know that would happen. There's a 0% chance that no one in playtesting had that exact thing happen to them. They chose to keep that in.
What am I fighting for?
What am I fighting for?
watch out for the pit, John.
Thanks. John complains. Maybe John secretly hates them all. Thank you for the follow. No, trust me, that there's plenty of that. I hear plenty of that shit. Okay, here we go. This is a little easier because I have the speed upgrade, but when you don't have it, it's pretty obnoxious to time the ladder there. We're doing pretty good.
Difficulty over fun seems like a common theme with the first two games.
Yeah, there is a lot of spots where it does feel like they were like, well, we could either make this slightly easier, or it'll be really funny when the player dies to this without realizing. And they almost always pick the latter. Alright. Final boss time. Time for a lot of text boxes. Great start. I've been waiting for you, Zero. Watch as I destroy the original XT. Nope. Elpizo, be careful. You're next to a dangerous amount of purple. Man, Inafune really hated X, huh?
Oh hey X. What's so chat he dead?
Inafune still bitter that they rejected his design for Mega Man X. So that's where X's body was the whole time. That's why X disappeared mysteriously before 01 happened. Dear Zero, I've baked a cake for you. Please come to Yggdrasil. Yours truly, Elpizo. Don't worry, he's only mostly dead. There's a big difference between mostly dead and all dead.
Lead me into everlasting darkness.
So you've come this far, and still you understand nothing. I like Elpizo's, I guess, Dark Elpizo? I don't actually know what this form's called. I like the design.
Just pining in his basement. Darkness is the true essence of the cyber elf.
Oh, I hate this fucking attack. I don't hate this boss, but I hate that fucking purple orb attack where he just steals 6 of your hit points. That's some bullshit. Also, he doesn't shut up. He talks a lot.
Why is the Phase 1 song so good and the Phase 2 theme so lame in comparison?
Someone said Power Pizzo. For the record, I believe El Pizzo's name is pronounced El Paizo. I mean, Maybe. Probably. It's like Latin or something, right? It means... Oh, fuck, what does it mean? It means... God, peace or something? Hope? Something like that? I cannot remember. It's Spanish, it means pizza. El piso. Hope, okay. El piso stellar. I know his Japanese name is just Elpis, right? Why do you make himself bigger to just be a bigger target? Oh, don't worry. Only his head takes damage for some reason. So he sounds like he's having a good time right now. It's floor in Spanish. That's much better, actually. Yeah, he's got the Dracula claws. Like, no, you only get to hit me on the head. I don't take damage anywhere else. Oh, the orb's still going. I thought it was done. There we go. Use the chain rod? Never! He did. You can have an A rank when you finish this stage, but as far as I don't believe it does anything. You already have all the EX skills and forms at this point. It's, his portrait is really good, but then his sprite, he just looks like he's just chilling. He's just hanging out. Getting an A rank here makes you smell better to women. It's programmed into the cartridge. See, sometimes this art is great. Like, again, I'm not saying the art is bad. I just prefer, like, the X art style. But, like, a lot of the, like, cut-in images like this look really good. Thank you for the follow.
El Pizzo is having a bad day.
El Pizzo and the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Man went from I'm gonna kill all humans to I know Jesus has forgiven me in record time. I'm not owned! I'm not owned! I insist as I slowly shrink into a cyber elf. Now he's Elf Pizzo. Oh. Oh, you. Yes, Bayonetta boss. What do you want to tell me? Well, now what? Oh, X, there you are. There's a weirdly long pause there. Dr. Vile, you say? Wonder who that is.
Thanks Elpatso, you released the devil and its children's upon the earth.
Boy, I wonder what's gonna happen next. Oh, never mind, the game's over. The game's over. 02 is a glorified lead up to 03. The game just kind of stops happening. Oh. I could genuinely not believe when the credits rolled the first time I finished this game. I was like, wait a minute, what?